It hit that area.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the same thing as we keep on going back. Same thing we keep
For
on
now,
going back. Yeah.
you can record it now because I was at work, so I couldn't answer when you was calling me.
You host on here now?
No, my phone about to die,
You need to
so
be
you
host
should.
first so I can record.
I did make you host.
Four, please. Six,
On my
please.
phone or on my laptop?
Everybody.
Huh?
Click on my other
Can you
name.
press in on the elevator? Thank you.
Click on my other name and mute yourself out.
You didn't get a
All right. It won't let me change the host because you're whatever the first
I just
is
hit it on my
already
phone.
closed.
All right. It's recording.
All right.
So basically, like I said, you just got to get a routine. The market does the same thing over and over again. And it's really trying to go from zone to zone over and over again till it show you something different. So just like I said, if you really draw this, like, and I know a lot of people follow Lindor, it's the same thing. If you're doing a trend line right here, it broke the 200, it broke the trend line, gave you a strong impulsive move. Like he said, he waited on the flag, confirmation. He waiting on this to finish. He really wanted to pull back some this direction and slant down so it can show him the move to the upside. Because the market, every time it go up, it's going to slant back and go up. Slant back, go up. Why am I getting the echo? Man, it's the same thing, Rick. Mute yourself out, Mike. I think I'm getting an echo off your phone or something. All right, that's better. But if y'all can start learning these movements, that market, and I actually learned that from Lindor. You blow this stuff up. That's why I like things because you can blow this stuff up and look. When it made this move down, it slanted back up, went down. Slanted back toward the trend line, went down. Slanted back up, went down. And you can follow that trend line all the way down till it breaks it. And when you see it start pulling away from it, it may be trying to make a move to slow down and go the opposite direction. So get what? You don't force a trade. Let it get back to the trend line, see what it's going to do. Guess what? It broke it. Went back through it. Now it's trying to get in formation and start slanting back down this direction so it can go up. Slant down, go up. Slant down, go up. But all this, because it's in the same area, might just be one big flag move. And it's repeated. It don't matter what chart we go to, you're going to start seeing the same thing. So when you're going through your path, that's why he go through them paths so fast, because they're doing the same thing on almost every single chart. And you see, I'm drawing this GPR. I'm drawing it out the same way on every single chart. I took it from the low to the high, stretched it out. Fibonacci, stretched it out. You see it went up to almost 125, 130. It pulled off of it when it got up there. Came straight down off of it. I caught that. Then it came down here. I think we was talking about this one last week. It hit this zone area right here. I caught that. When it went back up, I caught it. Because this is the 4 hour. These zones is going to be powerful on the 4 hour and the daily. Anything 4 hour and up going to be strong if you can start recognizing supply and demand zone. And as you see, all it's doing now is creating a flag to pull back up. Like I literally could have, like what you talking about, Jimmy. I could have literally stayed in this trade and let it keep on going up. But there was a lot of money right here off the zone back up when I caught that move. And sometimes when they first come down on the zone, I won't even wait on that confirmation sometimes because I ain't trying to do long trades all the time. So I take what I see. So it'll come down and hit the zone. I might get that quick reaction on it like it did right here. Gave a little small dip back, bam, slanted back and went up. But because it hit the zone and it hadn't hit that zone in a while, I may go ahead and get in and try that trade out without waiting on the confirmation. But that's just me because I already know what my stop loss is going to be on the trade. And I think we talked about this one last week because they had a swipe trade for a sale, but I told them, hey, it's going to be a quick sale. It's going to react when it hit the zone. These areas right here hold up. And all you got to do is when you're looking for these areas, go to your 4-hour and your daily. And you can't really determine a supply and demand. All you got to do is look at when they came in and just straight dominated the market. Like this would be a strong area if it got back up here because the sellers came in and straight dominated the market all the way back down to the zone. The buyers came in right here. They dominated all the way up to the top of the zone. Them strong key areas right there.
Hey, Cornell, on that Fibonacci that you have drawn right now, how did you stop when you started? You started at the bottom. How does it get? How are you getting above 100%? Like when you
on the extension. That's what something I figured out. On the extension, it goes up to 160. So like we went in. Let me highlight. But basically, in order for that extension to work, you gotta know what 38% is at. So like, this is how the extensions look. Go from 23 to 38 to 50 to 61, 78 to 100, up to 160, up to 260, up to 420. It draws all that on there. You can't see it because I zoomed in, right, but it draws it on there. But basically, what I do once I know what 38% is, and my eyes catch a lot of this stuff. Like I can sit here without this, take this off, because the market doing the same thing over and over again. My eyes catch a lot of stuff. I can tell you right now, I know this 38% because of this little V right here from that low. I know right up in this area is 60-some% just by me looking at it without me drawing it on there. Because if you start paying attention, like we was talking about the phases, I draw the phases for you. Every phase, you're going to get that big move up with the candle. That's phase 1. We got the big move up, phase 2. Now we up into the 120, 160 area. Phase 3. The market going to try to go through all this up and down. So really, now we're looking for, we may get a little action in between here, but really it's trying to make its way all the way back down here long term. It resets itself. But if you draw this out, you take these boxes off, you'll see that really the phases ain't nothing but when it hit 38, you see the 200 line though with it. When it go into the next phase, you get a strong impulsive move up. When it go into the next one, strong impulsive move up. Really, they right at about 38 and 60 and goes up to that 120, 160 area. Then they start pulling back. When you draw it out, almost every single time. And that's the phase of the market. So when you go from this low up to this high, and you stretch it out on Fibonacci extension and in between that 120, 160, you're looking for that turnaround. And to be honest, it did actually double tap up. I didn't see that, but GR double tapped up here, like what I'm usually waiting on. And you see, we looking at different charts. But they go to double tap, came up, hit, pull back, came up, hit again. Guess what happened on that second time? You get that strong move, we get paid real fast. We didn't get faked out on the first move.
How do you look more for the double tap on the 4-hour or the daily?
Really on all the charts. Cause this happened on whether we go down to 1 hour. Let me take them boxes off. The phases happen on all the time frame. You just gotta be able to look at it with your eyes and pick it up. But the phases is happening. And to be honest, the easiest way to see them phases is look at how the market, when you look at the low, look at how the market moving sideways to the right. It'll kind of show you the phases because you can see the market act like it's moving over to the right. Just like when it go down, it's gonna move over and keep moving over. So you see phase one, it went up, it moved over to the right a little bit, went a little sideways, went back in between. Yeah, bounced off the 200, hit the trend line. Bam, hit the trend line. Bang, we want to get out that phase. We broke the 61% finally. Went up into the next phase. Like this happened on, no matter we on the daily, 4 hour or the hour, you're going to see phases. So if I drop down to the 4 hour, I can draw the phases again. All you got to do is find the low and the high area. And like Thinkorswim, like I said, Thinkorswim lets you blow up. So you ain't just got to go all the way back, but you can look. It's the 4 hour. It then went through all three phases, back down. We know that because it hit the zone. So we really still in phase one right now. It may be trying to make its way all the way back up here. Short term. Now we're on the 4 hour. 4 hour gonna move faster than daily. That's really all I do on the daily is go find them zones. Like matter of fact, it hit this zone and came back up. But if you want to draw the phases out again, I'm pretty sure right up in here with 60%, right up in here probably 38%. Or you want to revert 38, 60, it didn't quite go all the way down. Like I said, when it come down, it don't mean it don't necessarily go to 120, 160. Came close to this zone. That's why I use the daily zone for reference. Came down to it, went back up. Now we had to do these same phases over again. So to be honest, if you look at where the 200 at right now, it's lining up for it to go into phase two, right where the 200 is. So when they break that 200, it's going to be going basically into phase two.
So you think that would be a strong buy right now?
Yeah, that's a strong buy. You see the pole and the flag?
Yep.
Like I said, if I had held this when I hit it off the zone, like I said, you could have held pretty much most of the institutions trading off the high time frame. They ain't trading what we trade in the middle anyway. So that's why it's going from zone to zone. They'll put their orders in right here and let us play around in the middle and take it all the way back up into the next zone. Whether it take a week, 2 weeks. That's how they trade. Because they ain't trading every day. We don't want to trade every day. So that's why it's really just lining up to where it actually make it there. But they'll try to fake you out in between. Yeah, think about it. Market zero sum. So they putting little fake moves in on you to try to get your money, try to rope you into something, you understand? And to be honest, like following Lindor, let's go. This trend line worked pretty good with this setup. I kind of like his style. Like, I really started seeing it off his style, even though I knew all his other. Lo and behold, trend line, it broke it. We got a flag created. Looking for the next impulse move up. It's slanting back. to go up. And you can use the trend line as a reference. If it don't go back on the other side of this trend line, you okay. So like you said, you would be looking for the buy. Which I wish I had a head put 2 orders in on this. Now I would just let this run probably all week. It probably would have got up to probably about 175, 176.
So if you bought in right now, what would your stop loss be? Or how would you determine it off of the chart right this second?
Just play the flag. Like, let's blow this flag area up. That's gonna blow it up too big. Let's go back here. You could use the bottom of the counters as a stop loss. If you ain't want to put a whole lot of risk on it. Use the bottom of the flag, just use the flag. Dang, why didn't tell? Use the flag. If you want to give a lot of money, use the wick of them 2 counters right there. They'll let you know the flag ain't holding up. It's pulling on back a little bit, but this flag could slant back that direction, but you really just wait on a strong bullish impulse move. It'll give you a strong counter before it break this, then it's gonna give you another counter right behind it to break. But to get a better look, I drop down to the 1 hour. Like if you're looking for entry, go down to the 1 hour. And the counter's gonna be set up. You'll get that pattern on the counter. Now see, now you see it a little bit clearer right here. So I'll be looking for something like this, set up like this. So this counter right now, I'll be looking for it to go bullish. Next counter, probably go bullish. It break up. We get that strong move up. They break the flag. But if I don't get that confirmation, I'll wait because like I said, it's a bearish counter right now. I wouldn't enter right now till I get that bullish confirmation on. And if it did give me the bullish, I enter up in here and use the bottom of these counters, or use the 200. Use the 200 as your exit. The other side of the 200 as your stop loss. Because it's right there when you get on the 1 hour. So I said drop down to the 1 hour. Like if you're looking for entry, just go down to the 1 hour. But the way it's looking, it's going to give another little strong push up, creating that flag he talk about all the time. But if you can start recognizing them phases, like this 4 hour, I'm looking at the phases right now. Right up in here. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. I ain't even had to draw it out. Because it's just going sideways.
All right, thank you.
All right. Any questions? Who got some questions? Don't be shy.
Yeah, I have a question. Do you just focus on just the Great British Pound pairs? I came in a little late. I just wanted to know.
Nah, I go through all of them. All of them do the same thing. Whatever's setting up, like I just took a trade in the euro dollar.
Okay.
Yeah, the same setup on all of them. Like when you start recognizing it, it don't matter what you're looking at. You start seeing it. They go to different phases again. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. It don't matter what market you're in. Like trade is basically repetition. It don't even matter what you're in. Once you start able to analyze the chart and see the chart, It don't matter which one you're looking at. They doing the same thing. And I just go look at the bigger time frame to see exactly what's going on. So like this the daily. We on the euro now. Same thing. That's 38% right here where I draw it out. Then I stretch it out. Market hit, barely hit these same ads. 38, 61, 120, 160. When it finally come back down here, it's going to have trouble right here again at 61. Probably double tap, break it, go down to 38. Have trouble again. Same direction. Like,
Okay, thank you.
okay.
I got one more quick question for you, Cornell.
Yes, sir.
So I just downloaded this today, Thinkorswim. How do you add the 200 line on there?
Oh, you would ask me that. I forgot how I added it on it because you had to play with. But you can actually call them and set an appointment, and they'll walk you through the whole platform.
Huh.
But I'm trying to remember how I did that. I don't even
You
remember
go
how I
under
did it.
style. You go under style and do
That's
it.
what it was, style.
Yeah. And then
I
it's a
just
study. It's actually a study. So if you go under study and you do all of your moving averages, you can bring it up. So Cornell, go under study.
study.
Go
You
to
see, study it. Oh,
up to the
study.
right of study. Yeah.
I
And
think it's
then
here. Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Up on the quick
So
study. That's right.
yeah.
You're absolutely right. I figured it out by just playing around with it.
Yeah.
Moving averages. And you go down to moving averages.
On the right, he has exponential or either simple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they go
simple on the
simple.
bottom.
Yeah,
Simple
simple
moving
down
average
there.
down. It's down toward the bottom.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you, Lorna.
Oh, you're welcome. And now you just kind of double tap on it to highlight it, and then you can change the properties.
I don't want that one. Take that off. Yep. It's a lot of stuff on here. Then like it's tabs on the right side too. I ain't noticed this till he pointed it out to me. And I just figured out the other day, if you don't go in and expand it out, you see I got that room when I'm drawing it out so I can draw out what I think might have. You gotta come in and expand it out. If not, it's gonna be set as 0 and it's gonna be right there on the side. So I just went ahead and expanded mine out 50 bars. So wouldn't be on the edge. So I can draw it out.
And you do all your drawing on the Thinkorswim for your charts, right?
Yeah, I do all mine on Thinkorswim. And I set alerts. So like if we go look through these charts, it ain't doing what I want to do. Like, yeah, I probably saw me in the group, the euro dollar. I already had this drawed out. And I was just waiting on the double tap. And I put them little circles on there. But I had an alert. So right before I got on the phone with Jal, my phone alerted me that it was approaching where I wanted it to go. And I went in and put my sale. Like right now, it's starting to go down.
Yeah, I need to
With
figure out what's going on with my app because initially when I first downloaded it, I got some alerts, but since
which
then
one?
it's
Call
not
levels?
Yeah, it's not alerting me for stuff anymore for some reason.
Might have to just
But
re-download it.
Might have to
I'll
go under
try
your
that.
settings and let it send you notifications and maybe
Well, the
turn it
thing
off.
is, it was working initially, and I mean nothing's changed, so that's what's so weird.
But you can
But
set alerts and Thinkorswim also to come to your phone. Like you go up here in the right corner to set up application settings. I think the guy showed me how to do it. Notifications. You go, you confirm your phone number. Once it's confirmed, it's gonna make you send a code to it. But with the Market Watch, you go to alerts. You can go in and actually set your alerts, and it'll send it
Okay.
straight to your phone. It'll send you a text message to your phone.
Okay.
You just put the symbol right here in the box and put in the price you looking at, which I don't never really put it right at the price I look at it. I put it before, so I had time to go look at it myself as it's setting up. But yeah, that's up under Market Watch and Alert. But yeah, over here on the right, just hit set up notifications and verify your number. You can send text message. And like I said, I like the double tap move because, like I said, right now, I can literally close this trade out. It ain't even been a good hour. I don't care about 100 pips. It's up already $240. So I don't really care about it even getting down here to the other zone. Yeah, that'd be nice to get down here. But most people need some of their money every week. So I'd advise take what you need. If you got a certain amount you're trying to get, go get it. It don't matter how you get it, whether you get 10 pips, 20 pips. See, that ain't but 20 pips. But when you build your account to the right size, I tell people all the time, you don't need the 1,000 pip trade. You don't need 300 pip trade. People may talk about it, say you ain't really trade, but at the end of the day, I make money every single day. I've been doing it for 2 years. I sit here in 20, 30 pips every day. And then on an average, I'm getting 50 to 100 pips every single day just by taking my money. Because a lot of people let their money go back against them. I don't let my money go back against me. So this went back down close to $200 from where it's at now. I'm going to take the $200. That's just me. I ain't going to play around with the market. I'm going to take what it's giving me. And I go find another trade because I go through about 9, 10 pairs myself, and I just find another trade, go chart it out, put the alerts on it. And a lot of these markets moving together. So you might find a couple pairs that are moving together. You can put the same trade in on the ones that's moving together and make your money pretty fast. And when you put it in Thinkorswim, all this stuff stay on here. So you got to keep just redrawing everything. It's going to be on here. Okay. See, this one's setting up for the same type move the EURUSD doing right now. And to be honest, I don't know why my line right here should have been in. So, but it actually broke the trend line. I don't think I was looking at this. Activate. This line should actually be in here somewhere. Same move the EURUSD doing. So I look for trades like that. And it's in this area right here. Actually, I should have put this one in when I put in the EURUSD. They look like they moving together. And I'd be up almost $400-500 right now. I could just close both of them out of it, call it a day. And I ain't had to wait on no long trade. Even if you're doing a smaller amount, you still would have been up. Small account, you're doing a 5, 10 cent lot size, you still would have been up about $100 by just taking the smaller trade out the zone. But you still ain't in no rush. Because like I said, you see what's going on. You see the bigger picture. So like if it don't pull back too much, I just let it keep going. But I'm not going to let too much money go back. I can promise you. When I close this out, it's going to be $200 or more. But right now, it's still going up. So even if you had a smaller account, you're doing good if you a 10 cent trade and you up $26, $30. You don't want to go back below $20, to be honest. Take your money. But if you had put this trade in at the same time, that was $40. Now you're building your account up. And a lot of these people only been trading for a while. They already know. I started people out. Take $50 to $100 every day and stop. Because what's going to happen is you're going to start building your account. A lot of people don't look at the smaller money. $100 times 5 at the end of the month, and you still working, you made a lot of money. Even with $50, you cover your fees. Now we talking business. You worry about the monthly fees. Don't worry about what everybody else doing. You better go in and get you $20 to $50 every day. Cover your fees till you learn and you build your account up. Then you go make your money. That's the purpose of what Lindor is trying to show people the $200 account. People getting confused by everybody doing the bigger trades. Talking about all the money they making. Man, that ain't real life. I can tell you now, if you got $400-500 account, you can't even be looking at what they doing. You better stay in between that 1 cent and 10 cent range with your account till you build up the right side. Then you can sit back like what I do. It's the right side. Now you can do $1 easy. You don't have to have 100 pips. 10 pips is $100. 20 pips is $200. You add that up, that's $1,000 a week. Just me going in and getting 20 pips every day. That's $4,000 at the end of the month. That's how you learn how to trade. Take what you see. Don't play with the market. Take what you see. I don't give a care what nobody doing. Like Lindor can go for 300 all day. I see the same trade he's seeing, but ain't no way I'm gonna let all that money go up, down, up, down, up, down. I ain't used to that. I short traded for 2 years. I ain't used to letting no money go that far back, then go down that far. No, I ain't used to that. I ain't gonna ever do that because I ain't gonna play with the market. You never know what's gonna happen in the market. And for the most part, I'm getting my money every day. And the $0 moving pretty good too. They hit 30 pips pretty fast though. But you on that second double tap, that's a good trade. If you catch it in the zone, start marking your zones correct, applying demand zones correct on the daily 4 hour, and it hit them, you easily gonna get anywhere from 30 to 100 pips fast. Well, you ain't even gotta wait on it. It's gonna come off of it fast. This $0 and already hit 30 pips already. And it's setting up nice. While I'm talking to y'all, let me move my stop loss. And if it don't come back and hit the stop loss, I go to sleep, let it run, wake up. If it's still going, I move the stop loss down some more and lock in some more profit. But like what you talking about, Jeremy, on my trade account, I do have my 50 moving average on there and the 20. And both of them sitting at 1.22530. So I will kind of, if I'm asleep, I might set a private target right there. Cause I know the market gonna probably slow down when it get to right there. So I set the stop loss and lock some profit in, but I also set a private target. If it make it down to the 50 or the 20 before I wake up, that way, if it hit it, I get all that money, even though I'm locked in. If it ain't hit it by the time I woke up, I just take it off, move the stop loss on down some more and let it keep on going. But other than that, that's how I play it. Like right now, I'm finna lock it in, about $200 of it. Let it go. I'm gonna set a private target at that 50 and that 20 moving average, and I go to sleep.
So you looking at the 4 hour or the daily? Like when you're looking to lock it in?
I went down to the hour to see where the 20 and the 50 was at in my trade account. Cause I got the moving average on my trade account. Now when I'm charting, I don't need the moving average. I don't need nothing but the 200 when I'm charting. And to be honest, If you're looking at my think of swim, where you see that little dip at, where the last flag, that's where the 50 and the 200 at. Right here, that 1.225 at.
Yeah, I've got them on mine too. I was just looking at that.
Yeah, that see, you can use them as profit target. Cause more than likely, it's gonna get there and slow down. It's gonna make that move, so it's probably gonna zig again, which it may go through that, come down, come back up a little bit, and go on down. But you can use them as profit targets too. Profit target 1, profit target 2, profit target 3. The peaks. Profit 2, profit 1, profit 3. That's how they do on the swipe trade. If you see them, go look at their chart. Don't look at the trade. Go look at their chart. You'll see them all them horizontal lines they got drawn. They probably got one draw right here. They probably got one draw right here. It may even have one draw right here.
So, do you do the swipe trades on IML?
I do, but I go look at it first.
Right.
If I need to make an adjustment to it, I make an adjustment to it. But for the most part, for somebody starting out, I tell them don't even mess with them. Just go ahead and put them in because they averaging about 300-400 pips every week. So, they ain't winning them all. You still can make a little bit of money to cover your monthly fee or whatever by just throwing a couple $100 in a trade account while you're learning.
Yeah, I lost a bunch last night because I woke up at midnight and instead of doing 2 cents, I did 20 cents.
Oh no! Which trade that was?
I don't even want to go back and look. Let me see.
And I try not to do no more than about 5% of my account anyway on any given trade, stop loss wise anyway. Sometimes I go to 10 if I'm trying to get a bigger move, but I ain't gonna do no more than 5 to 10% of what I got in the trade account anyway on any given trade.
Now that was on the Euro JPY.
I think I've seen them, and I didn't like them, so I ain't put it in. What was it? A sale?
It was a buy.
It was a buy?
Yeah.
They must have had their stop loss set right. What is I'm looking at? This the 1 hour. They must have had stop loss set right. They're doing the same thing Euro odd doing. I see what it did. It consolidated a little bit. Probably hit their stop loss. Oh, this 4 hour. You see that was last night? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 20. That counter right here killed that trade.
Yep.
Hit the zone, came down. Yep.
Yeah, of all times for me to mess up and put 20 cents instead of 2.
And you know what? I looked at the trade. I didn't put it in. I'm going to tell you why I ain't put it in. I think I had to draw it out already. Look at where it's at.
Yep.
I ain't putting no buys in. We up in that 120. That's probably about 120, 130 area. Nah, look at all this right here. This thing been going up for a while. And it's 200 trying to ease on up. I stayed away from that zone because the last time it hit it, it was gone. Bam. And this might pull up. It like to go up sometime and test this high one more time. Might go up the hill, but it's finna come back down. So I draw. Matter of fact, I'm gonna draw this one out. I set me an alert on it. It might get up the hill or a little higher, but I'll be looking forward to coming back down.
Might be at least a good short sale.
Oh, it's gonna be a nice short if it get up a little bit higher. I probably set my alert around this 1.3635. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that now while I'm looking at it. If it go up a little bit higher, I get into it. If it gone down, I just missed it. Which it
So
might
what are you
go
looking
down.
at getting into it now? 136.35 roughly.
Yeah. Unless this bullish counter turn around and be bearish, then it's gonna make it move where it's at right now. It's about 30 more minutes left on that counter. Hold on, this is the daily I'm looking at though. Hold on. Let me drop it down. What's it looking like on this? Yeah, it's a little better look for you right there. 1.35. I set this alert. I said close to 136. I'm gonna set it at 136. The only reason I set it at 136 is, to be honest, on the lower time frame, all it did was hit the trend line, bounced off the 200, and went back up. So now I might finish this little W is trying to get up to about this area, and then make that move back down. But like I said, really what you want to do is go up here, finish that, come down, break this. If you want to do a Lindor type move, you want this confirmation back at an angle up, then the drop. That's how you want it to play out. If you just didn't want to jump in right here. But me, I jump in right here and catch all this and this move right here all the way back down to the 200. That's a lot of pips. But I wait till it get a little bit higher before I put that sell in. I'm going to tell you, the reason you want to wait, because anytime it's going to break the zone, so if the buyer is going to push this on up higher, it's going to go straight through that zone. You're going to get a strong impulsive buy move straight through here. It ain't going to hesitate when it get in here. It's going to go straight through it.
No, and you're looking for all that off the hours, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at an hour right now. So probably right on tomorrow. It should have been moved up later on tonight or early in the morning.
Do you normally set these to where, like, you just catch them, like, while you're asleep? Because a lot of this stuff happens at midnight.
I set that alert, and I don't sleep long either. And I'd be up late.
See, I'm never up late. I'm up early in the morning.
Well, I'm up early. I go to sleep late, but I get up early too. I can't sleep 6 and 8 hours. I had to break it up. Like I done already been to sleep. Like before I got on the phone call about 4 o'clock, to right up close to the time I got on this call, I was asleep.
Good.
So I'd be up for a minute. But all I'm gonna do is set an alert. I ain't gonna sit here and look at this. When we get out the call, I'm just gonna set the alert. If the alert have, then I go look at the chart. But I ain't. That's why I go ahead and draw all mine out. So I would set that one, 136. I look at it. Which chart you talking about, Donna? You talking about the one I take the trade with, or this Thinkorswim I'm looking at? She asked me how many indicators I'm using. On my regular trade account, I got the way I was taught. I got the 8, 20, 50, and the 200 on my chart. So I got 3 simple moving averages. The 8 is the exponential moving average. And I use the stochastic oscillator to see when the market oversold and undersold. Try to get the best position to get in the trade. Now, as far as I trade, like I said, if I catch these zones on the 4 hour and daily, I usually wait for it to double tap like how it's doing. Then I get in the trade. But for the first time, if it come up fast and I get that impulsive buy move into the zone, a lot of the time I did create them highs, it come off of like I came off right here. I just go ahead and sell off the zone. As long as you know what your stop loss is, you fine. If you know how much money you want to be honest, before you take a trade, you should know your interest, your stop loss, and really your profit target that you hitting for before you even get in the trade. If you don't know them three, you don't need to take the trade. Especially if you don't know what your stop loss on how much money you want to lose on any given trade, then you trade blindly. You don't have to win every trade also, but stop loss will stop you from blowing your account up. I use the 8. It's an exponential moving average. 20, 50, 200. They simple moving averages. 50 and the 200 are the strongest. Better moving average. That green 200 line you see at the Fortune 500 company. The 50 is a mid to large. The 20 is the small to mid. And the 8 moves with the counters, kind of like a guide. It's an exponential moving average. It's a little bit behind the counter. So you can't just necessarily just go off the 8, but they can kind of guide you on your trade. And sometimes they'll give you a trade. Because sometimes it'll come down on the 50, and the 50 probably line up with this trend line or something, and it's coming down on it. Sometimes you can buy off the 50. You can buy a whole lot of times off the 200. And you see it double tapped out the 200 went up, double tap went up. The 200 pretty strong when it come down on it for the first time. It usually stop it. While I'm talking, make sure I put this alert in. This might be a good trade. JPY. Any more questions? If not, I know some of y'all can try to catch this Lindor call. Anybody got anything else? I'm gonna shut it down. I know y'all trying to get on Lindor. I'll probably just look at his Telegram group. But we pretty much looking at the same trades anyway. Matter of fact, the USD JPY probably setting up by now. Check that real quick. Low. Yep. First move. Second move. Might do a little slant back. And up. It's getting there. But I'm I'm finna shut it down, people. Yeah, have a good night. Thursday is 8 o'clock. Tuesday is 7 o'clock. Central Time.
Thanks.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Cornell.
All right, then.
problem.
Appreciate you, Cornell.
All right, Blake.
All right, Cornell.
All right,
Thanks,
Mr.
Cornell.
James.
All right. I'm getting ready to
Thanks, Cornell.
get on that.
Yeah, I know y'all is. Yeah, I'll go ahead.
All right. Good night.
All right.